Keith, Pound, before we get started, let me ask you one quick question. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Easy. I mean, do you love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers, give me that. Yes, thank you guys for tuning in. This video will be going up on YouTube. So, hey, hello, YouTube land. Be sure to subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get all update videos about and anything and everything Carolina Panthers. If you're looking for a good Carolina Panthers Facebook group to join, please go ahead and head over to Facebook. Join Keep Pound _TV, where we have one of the best groups on Facebook. Fan ran. It's a lot of good fun, a lot of giveaways, stuff like that. All right, so sorry about the late start, guys. Just got off work, but I was able to watch the game on my phone. We're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna talk about it. Are we mad? Yeah? Are you mad? It's okay. Listen, like I told you in one of my previous videos before, if you're a fan, you got the right to go ahead and be mad, all right? When we don't do good, all right? Because we're investment. We invest into the Carolina Panthers organization, buying tickets, stuff like that, and jerseys, yada yada yada. So it's okay if the product doesn't look necessarily like we expect it to, but we're gonna get it together. All right. So I want to start by giving out compliments. I don't like to start the video off negative. I know you guys are tired. I know you guys are angry. There's a lot of feelings going on. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. I promise we're gonna get to it. But we're gonna start this video off on a positive note. We're gonna talk about the offensive line. Now, if you didn't know, prior to the beginning of this game, we didn't know who our offensive linemen were gonna be. I think one was named Bubblegum, Shoelace, Zip Tie, Paperclip. I don't know, but I gotta give those guys, a round of applause. I gotta give you guys a round of applause. You guys did a fantastic job. Hey, you guys did the best we could do under the circumstance given, and that's all we asked. I didn't expect for us to go out there and be automatic, blowing people off the ball, but we gave Cam Newton 335 yards, 3 touchdowns. Okay, 32 or 45. I mean, what more can you ask from a makeshift offensive line? So I got to give a game ball to you guys. All right, 2 other people getting game balls today. Christian McCaffrey. Okay, Christian McCaffrey had 14 receptions, 102 yards. Okay, so let's give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey. And lastly, Cam Newton. Like I said, man, Cam Newton showed out. He did what we expected. 32 or 45, 335 yards and 3 touchdowns. And okay, I don't know. He did a good job. All right, I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? If you would have told me that Cam would have thrown for 3 touchdowns, 335 yards, I would have believed you because of the fact that they were banged up. Jones was out, Neal was out, so I would have believed you. Okay, now listen. There's something we got to talk about. All right, we got to talk about something that glitters that may not be gold. It's a trick topic, but we're gonna talk about it. Let's start by saying Norv Turner. Okay, let me take this off. I'm finna get into this real good. I got a long sheet, guys. A long sheet. We're gonna talk about Norv Turner. All right. Now, one thing that kind of makes me, I guess, angry with Norv Turner is something that went on with the Dallas Cowboys game. Now, in the Dallas Cowboys game, we should have easily won 40-something to 8 or whatever. But he got stagnant in his play calling. Now, I get it. They want to increase his accuracy rating, okay? You want to get Cam Newton comfortable with little short dunks and stuff like that. You want to increase the accuracy. Okay, that's good, all right? But we almost lost to a Dallas Cowboys team in a game that we had clearly under wraps because the play calling got real vanilla, the real simple routes, and we almost got into a actual contest if it wasn't for the defense bailing us out. Same thing here. We started the game off. We had C.J. Anderson with a 22-yard run. Okay, I'm like, okay, we're getting ready to run this ball down these guys' throat and set them up with the pass. I was wrong. Our leading rusher, guess who? Guess who our leading rusher was? Who? That's right. You said Cam Newton. You're right. 54 yards rushing, okay? That's not acceptable. When their guys, as a team, they rush for 170 yards. Their running back rushed for 107 yards, okay? Their running back rushed from 107 yards. We rushed for 102 yards as a team. Cam Newton had 42 yards, Christian McCaffrey had 37 yards. C.J. Anderson had 31 yards. These guys are running backs. CMC and C.J. are running backs. There's no reason why those guys should not be eating at least 100, at least 70 yards apiece or something like that. Okay. Uh, North Turner defenses are beginning to read, and this is the first time. Well, not the first time. This is the second time. Defenses are not afraid of us deep. They're not afraid of us deep, and this had nothing to do with Cam Newton. Okay. So Cam Newton, baby, you did your job. You took what was given to you. You ran the little halfback little halfback angle routes. You took your little short routes and stuff like that. That's what you're supposed to do as a quarterback. Take what's given to you. Okay. Now the Falcons, their defense coordinator was very smart because they said, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind. You don't want to do RPOs when you're behind. Okay. Run pass option. And that's what we started out with. It worked out good. C.J. Anderson, you want 1 yard, 22-yard rush. Boom, we were good to go. All right. But when you doing RPOs and you're down by 14, it's not gonna cut it. It's the same thing. The offense is real vanilla. You got linebackers and cornerbacks sitting on your route, jumping your route because they know we're not gonna go deep. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm not being funny. I'm not being disrespectful here. What if I told you? Now, imagine if you're scouting me, okay? You're scouting the Carolina Panthers, and I tell you the running back is going to have 14 receptions. What is that saying? That's saying that every other player they're checking it. Now, like I said, he had a 102-yard receiver. One of the main reasons we brought in DJ Moore was to take the top off of defenses. All we heard last year was we didn't have enough speed, we didn't have enough speed, we didn't have enough speed. It is a GD shame. It is a GD shame that our deep threat doesn't get to be a deep threat until 2 minutes and 52 or 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game, where he catches one reception for a 51-yard touchdown. Not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. Cam's 335 yards. They came, and like I said, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because if you tell me Cam's gonna get 335 yards, 3 touchdowns, I'm gonna say my defense is gonna win the rest. Okay, our defense is gonna put us in possession to win. Okay, now obviously that didn't happen. I'll get to the defense in a minute, but I'm talking about North Turner right now. Okay, these little dink and dunk plays you call them. You got a running back with 14-yard reception. If I'm scouting the Carolina Panthers and I see a running back with 14 receptions, all my linebackers, cornerbacks, hey guys, somebody spot is running back. Everybody step up. Everybody step up. Don't worry about deep. Yada yada yada. We'll have a safety over top. Everybody play under. And when I mean these little dink and dunk routes, I mean 10 yards or less. Okay. So all 335 yards, with the exception of that one reception for 51 yards, were 10 yards or less. So maybe like 12, 13 yards, but you get 10 yards. We can't do that. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. Okay. They weren't afraid of us deep. So what happens is, it's okay to do little RPOs if we're up by 3. If we're up by 10, it's okay. When we're down by 14 and you're doing RPOs, guess what? The defense ain't worried about you running. The defense don't care about you running. They don't care about you doing 3, 4 yards. Especially when your leading rusher has 42 yards. And your 2 running backs only have 37 and 31 yards. Man, I'm saying, look, if any RPO come in, hey, let them fake that run, whatever they're going to do, boom. I don't care what they do with the running backs. Because I know they're down by 14 and they got to throw it. So they're not believing in it. You got to sell it to me, brother. You know what I mean? The best way to run the RPO is having the actual running backs run that thing, okay? Which I thought we were going to do. C.J. Anderson got off to a great start. I'm not sure why we didn't go back to him. But when you're sitting here, and this is for North Turner, I'm not taking it nowhere. Listen, please, I'm not taking nothing away from us. But North Turner, when you got your running back, 14 receptions, like I said, if I'm scouting us, and I see a running back catch 14 receptions, hey, linebackers, hey, this guy right here, they gonna do that little angle route, man. They sit right here, and this is a game we had to have. Now, if you see my videos on YouTube, prior to this, I was saying that this was a game we were going to lose anyway, okay? This was a game from the beginning of the season I thought we were going to lose because we are 6 of 7 when we go to Atlanta. We lost 6 out of the last 7 going to Atlanta. Now we're 7 of 8 going to Atlanta, all right? So this was a game that I thought we were going to lose anyway. But given the fact that we had all these injuries, Neal, Freeman, and Jones out, that changed the dynamics, and I thought we had a chance. And we did have a chance, okay? This is a game that could come back to hurt us. Okay, because this was a what can I call it? This was a given for us. This was a give me game. When you got Neal out, you got Jones out, you got Freeman out. Okay, they're playing with their replacements. This was a game where our defense should have feasted. This was a game where our offense should have went off. Okay. Now, the reason why I say this is a tough game to lose, if you know late in the season we got a couple of division games with Saints and Bucks and stuff like that, and I don't want you to think. I hope you don't think that it's gonna go down like you think it's gonna go down. Don't think the Buccaneers gonna be pushover. Don't think the Saints gonna be a pushover. It's gonna be a battle to the finish at the end, as it always is. So I don't want to get in a position where we're all three of us 11-5, and we're gonna figure out who lost to who and who lost to who and who's going to the playoff. I don't want that to happen. But if it does happen, we are already 0-1 in the column in the division. All right. Now I'm not saying the season's over, nothing like that. And you guys, please stop it with talking about fire such and such, fire the defense coordinator. Stop that, okay? Yeah, man. And real quick, how many people seen some of those plays I was showing you on the scouting tape? Now Wednesday I showed a couple running plays with the little toss plays, the little zone play. How many people seen that? Okay. Yeah, I know you did. Okay, now we got burnt. We got burnt on defense. I'm almost done with Nerd Turner. All right, we're gonna move on to the defense. All right, next thing I want to move on to is Cam Newton. Okay, now he did a hell of a job with the passing, taking what was given to him. Um, Only issue with Cam that I have is, hold on, guys, I get it written down. Okay, only issue I have with Cam was we went 5 of 11 on third down. Can't happen. Can't happen. Third down is the money down. Third down keeps the drive going. All right. When we only convert 5 out of 11, that's not even a passing percentage. Okay. If we're short, if we're shorting down drives because 1 or 2 yards. What happened was we were doing these little simple passing routes where we'll be 3, 4 yards short or 4 or 5 yards short, and they were sitting on. It was third down. It'll be third down. They'll be sitting on them. And Cam, there was a couple passes that you threw behind the receivers throughout the game behind the receivers. I even seen one pass where Devin Funches literally had to do the damn splits to catch it. So stuff like that is something we can work on. It's not to take away from his performance. He did a hell of a job, but those are things that we can work on. We definitely got to work on our third down percentage. Granted, Atlanta was 6-11 on third down, and they ended up winning. But I guarantee you, I challenge anybody, go look throughout the NFL today, in today's game, and see people that had had a losing ratio on third down. They had a bad ratio on third down. Go see if they won the game. Go see. I bet you they didn't. Or if they did, it was a small percentage, you know what I mean, going against a good defense, stuff like that. All right, so we got to get better on there. We got to get better on third down. We got to stretch the field. If you want these cornerbacks, you want these linebackers to back up off of us, we got to stretch the field. We got to use the running game. We got to run that ball at them. Um, Another thing, the defense coordinator from the Falcons, they were smart about it. Okay, so yeah, we got a bunch of replacements in on defense. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let Cam Newton and North Turner. We'll let them take 11 minutes to drive down the damn field. Now, time of possession. Time of possession was 30 minutes and 18 seconds for Carolina, 29 minutes and 42 seconds for Atlanta. So, damn near split down the middle. Okay? But what they did was they said, you know what? Let Carolina take their time. Let go ahead. So, we're literally dinking and dunking. We're down by 14 now. Now, mind you, we're down by 14. Dinking and dunking. Tick, 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 tick. We can't do that, man. We can't do that, okay? And they're literally just doing toss. What they did, toss, zone stretch, play action. Our defensive line was not setting the edge. I don't know what happened today. I used to brag. Well, not used to. I was bragging on our defense. I said Carolina is the place where run games kind of die, but I guess that wasn't true today. We weren't setting the edge. Our defensive backs, our defensive end, our defensive tackles, they were getting juked. They were getting juked out their shoes. I don't know what was going on. We weren't wrapping up. We weren't making a tackle. We had Tevin Coleman out there looking like Tevin Campbell. But come on, man. Like, golly. We cannot have that, guys. We cannot have that. And like I told you before on the scouting tape, I said if they get settled into their running game, if they get settled into their zone stretch, if they get settled into that little toss action that they run, I said, I guarantee you, it's going to set that play action up. That's why it was so important that we were not allowing them to set into the run game, and we did. And we did. Atlanta played a balanced attack. Okay, they had a balanced attack. They had 442 yards, 282 yards passing, 170 yards rushing. Okay, that's balance. That's balance. I mean, what can you say, man? And we didn't know which one. It looked like at some point we didn't know what the hell was gonna come to us. It's kind of like when you fight somebody and they doing all kind of crazy stuff. They hit you from the left, hit you from the right. I thought we were like a boom, boom, like a little bowling pin, knockback pin. So, man, we got to get together, all right? So if you really want to sum this whole thing up, there's really two plays for me that stood out to me that really cost us the game. I'm not going to really say cost us the game, but it was a big impact in the game. All right, so after Dante Jackson gets the interception, all right, let me go before that. All right, so at the end of the first half, they're driving down the field. If we can hold those guys to at least a field goal, or if we can just stop them, period. Guess what? We go into the second half feeling good about ourselves. The score will be 10-10, yada, yada, yada. And guess what happened in the second half? Dante Jackson comes out interception. Here's another thing. We did not take that interception and make it count. We didn't. We didn't. When you get turnovers and interceptions in the NFL, you know what happens? That's like your paycheck, okay? When you don't take an interception or a sack or whatever or fumble recovery and you don't make it count for a touchdown or at least a field goal, that's like going to work and not getting paid. Who does that? Who does that? We did not make them pay for it. We let them off the hook. Think about that. If we stopped them right before the half. The score is 10-10. All right. Dante Jackson comes out, yada yada. We get the interception. We turn around the score. Now the score is 17-10 in the second half. Mojo's on our side. Stuff like that, man. Too many 3-and-outs. All right. Too many vanilla play calling on offense. We can't have that. All right. If we want to be elite contenders, we can't have that. On defense, we were not setting the edge. We were getting juked at our shoes. If I had a feeling if we could stop that run game, I promise you, man, going into when they start passing and stuff, boom, would have been there. Would have been there. Now I got to give it credit. We held Julio Jones, so we held him from having a big game on us. But Matt Ryan, we had him out there looking like he was Mike Vick. You know what I mean? Undisciplined with his scrambling, stuff like that. We had 282 yards passing. What else I got on him? Yeah, man. So pretty much they scored. We scored it with 11 minutes 36 seconds in the first quarter. They scored at 5 minutes 41 seconds to make it 3-3. We scored at 8:42, make it 10-3. They scored at 4:03 in the second quarter, made it 10-10. Then 22 seconds left in the half, they scored, made it 17-10. All right. So man, listen, there's nothing to be discouraged about. This was a tough game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're mad. I'm mad. I'm personally mad. Okay. I'm not mad because we went out there had a bad performance. I'm mad because this was a game that I know we should have won and we could have won. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. I know they got a lot of people out. We got a lot of people out, but nevertheless, the game had to be played. All right. Our defensive line got to do better. Yeah, we defensive line got to do better. Our secondary got to do better. Once again, if you didn't know, we play a zone defense. We come up and we have our secondary, our safeties, and cornerback. They come up and make a lot of plays behind the line of scrimmage. So it's really, I don't know, it's really like a sellout defense, all right? When you got your nickels and your corners and your safety coming up to play the run defense, it's sellout. That means either they make the play or they go into the house, all right? So it's one of the things that we do. We didn't do it very well today. No need to worry, man. We got Cincinnati on track. Wednesday, we'll go ahead and do a game review, scouting tape over the Bengals, see how they're going to try to attack us. But listen, we're going to keep pounding regardless, all right? I don't want nobody to get discouraged. I don't want nobody to talk bad, say Eric Washington needs to be fired. You know what I mean? He didn't know how to make the right adjustments. It was one of them things, man, when they just had our number today, man. Cam Newton looked good, man. He took what he was given. All I got to say, really, they really stood up to me is North Turner, even though we average 439 yards total offense. A lot of that 439 total yard offense was dink and dunk, dink and dunk. And yeah, normally 439 yards would be good if our defense is playing up to par. But a lot of that 439 yards was, dink and dunk. And like I said, when you're down by 14, you cannot dink and dunk for 2 quarters straight. And then the last 5 minutes in the game, try to be explosive. The shit don't work like that. Excuse my French. It don't work like that. If you want to back these guys up off these routes and back these guys up from sitting over here just pretty much waiting for Cat to get the ball, or waiting for these little out routes or in routes, yada yada yada, these little short comeback routes. If you want to back them up, you gotta have faith. Y'all want Cam Newton to have faith in the scheme. Okay, y'all want him to have faith in the West Coast scheme. I get it, but have faith in his arm. You seen what he did when he got connected with DJ Moore. That is no excuse why he should be catching this ball 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the game. DJ Moore is more like, listen, he's a rookie, and Ian Thomas has to get more involved as well. Even though DJ Moore is a rookie, he's way more capable of going out there in beast mode, go out there balling. I don't want to hear this stuff about we trying to work him in there. If he's on the starting roster, if y'all paying his ass, get him on the field, find a way to give him the ball. Simple as that. Simple as that. But just let me tell you something. And I'm not being funny, and I'm not being negative, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just calling it like it is. I'm shooting from the hip. If you're going to keep sitting here, like I said, if you're going to sit here and throw 14 receptions to your running back, I'm sorry, 14 receptions to your running back, I guarantee you're going to see a lot more games where you're going to have linebackers in the box waiting on it, spying Christian McCaffrey, you know what I mean? Because there's no deep threat. There's no deep threat. And you got to back them off. If you can't back them off with the deep threat, like going straight down the middle, back them off with the run game. Back them off with the run game. That'll create space in the passing game as well. But, 37 yards from CMC, 31 yards for CJ, it's not going to cut it, guys. It's not going to cut it. And I hate to be negative because we did have a really good game, 439 yards. But if you don't believe me, just go look at the tape. Just go look at the tape and see how many of them 439 yards were actually dinky dunk yards for about 3.5 quarters. And that's just telling it like it is, okay? We gotta continue to get better, Cam. We gotta continue to make sure we throwing that ball where the receiver can get it. Don't throw it behind him. Don't throw it at his knees. Let's see. Like I said, offensive line, we did a hell of a job. What we had, Falcons, they played a balanced attack. They played a balanced attack, man, and that was my fear. My fear was if we can stop their run game, then we'll be all right when it comes to them passing. But we couldn't stop their run game, so we got double fuzzed. Holy sugar iced tea. That's what happened. All right. But yeah, I'm a little down, man, but I'm okay, man. Also, Olsen just breaking news. Olsen said he'll be back about 4 or 5 weeks. All right, so look forward to that. We're going to get them again. They got to come to our house. They got to come to the vault. We'll be all right. I would like to see more of Anderson. You know what I mean? Or I'd like to see more CMC run the ball. CMC is not no little baby. He can stick it up in there too, okay? But we got to have some balance. We got to make sure we put the pedal to the metal. Either way, we got to back him up, North. What you going to do? This is the second game in a row. I hate to beat this dead horse, but hey, man, we got another tough game coming up against the AFC North opponent, Cincinnati Bengals. And I guarantee you, they're going to come with it as well, all right? I'm just, like I said, I shouldn't really be mad because we had 439 yards, but if you go back and look at the tape, just look see how many of them they can dunk, all right? So, Norv, you got to back them off, man. Trust Cam. Trust Cam just like you want him to trust his sister. All right, man, let's get up out of here. Stand up for the pledge, all right? Don't disrespect my fucking flag. I'm going to eat your ass. Stand up. Hands over your chest. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of Cam Newton. To the public, defense stands, Luke Kuechly, third down stands, sacked by KK, touchdown by Christian McCaffrey, and liberty and justice for all. Come on, bring it in, guys. Bring it in. I know it's going to be tough, man. I know it's a tough night, man. Let this soak in for about 28, 48 hours, something like that. Let it soak in. We're going to get through this. Like I said, Wednesday, we'll have another scout report for you guys, Cincinnati Bengals, see how they're going to attack us. We'll go over the fantasy stuff tomorrow. We're going to have a good group session tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hold your head high. Hey, CP4L. Hey, Carolina Panthers for life, man. You know me, I'm going to stay pounding. 0-16 or 16-0, man. That's how we roll, man. All right, keep pounding. I'm your host. I'm your admin. Agunde Gato, the big cat. Hey, peace. I'm out there. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Join the group, Keep Pounding _TV. We had lots of fun up in here. Keep pounding, hold your head high. On to the bank.